It's Christmas decoration time, and we are going to tell you all about our favorite scenes in which characters get their house together for Christmas. Christmas decoration scenes are all about hope and dreaminess and coming together to do something that the culture tells us we should do. Of course, everybody's going to do it a little bit differently, and that's the magic of the scenes, the ways in which each character brings their own peculiarities and hopes and dreams into the way they put it together. And in our case, I like to collect Santa Clauses, and I found this guy at Goodwill, and he, to me, feels like he should be in a Halloween movie instead, because look at those eyes. He's terrifying. But he goes rather well here. This is his first Christmas at our house, and I hope he doesn't freak out the other Santas. But if he did, we'd make a fun scene out of it.
My favorite Christmas decorating scene is from Christmas Story, and it's when they have brought the tree home and they are putting it up and decorating it. And I just love it because it's so like a mom and dad thing. You know how sometimes like you're decorating, it sounds good on paper, but things can get a little tense. And he's wrestling with the string of lights, and he's doing all these like old school like things, like putting the bulb in his mouth to wet it and screw it in. And he's got like 50 things plugged into one outlet. It, of course, causes a problem. And then they do this little bit of bickering that just seems so real. It's such good writing, and they're like arguing about the colors of the bulbs. He's like, don't tell me what color it is. I'm not colorblind. And then the mom goes, I'm not colorblind either. And he puts the star on, not the star, whatever the topping on the tree was, a little topper. And it was perfectly straight, and then it's such like a dad thing. It's like, I gotta fix it, it's crooked. And she's like, it's not crooked, it's perfectly straight. And he fixes it. Of course, he messes it up completely. And I just love it because it's so real. It's like the most realistic scene for Christmas decorating.
And what are you holding in your hand?
This is not bad Santa, but cowboy Santa, who goes on top of the tree. And he's got a little wax in the brim of his hat. But otherwise, we lost him for a while last year, but he turned up. He's always goes on top of our tree.
So stay with us, so that at the end of the video, the last thing will happen is that Cowboy Santa will go on the tree, and I guess we won't argue about it because we're not going to, or are we?
Yee ho ho ho!
My favorite Christmas decorating scene from any movie is probably in the first Home Alone. When everything starts to settle down, he realizes that like his family's gonna get home soon, and he's kind of gotta figure stuff out. So he fixes up the house, all of that. He goes to the store, buys a bunch of stuff that isn't the most unhealthy food ever, and it kind of just like shows how the robbery kind of affected him, and how not being near his family for a very long time has changed him. Because at first he was glad his family wasn't there. So this ornament, we have a bunch of them, different colors, and one breaks almost every year. But this is the last green one to have survived. There used to be like 12. And I always put it on the tree.
My favorite Christmas decoration scene does not involve Audrey Hepburn and Fanny Face, though I love all things Audrey Hepburn. It includes somebody else who I love as much as I love Audrey Hepburn, and that would be Lauren Graham. And here we are in Bad Santa, and Bad Santa, as most of you who have seen it know, includes all these characters that are just such a mess. life has really, really beat them up. And they've had a kind of a good time getting beat up. And they're just a complete catastrophe of humanity. And they are so fun and so delightful. So we have Billy Bob Thornton, who is our bad Santa. And then we have Lauren Graham, who is our bartender. And we have our little boy, who is completely neglected because his dad is in jail for embezzling. And the person that's looking after him is his grandma, who can basically watch TV, sort of, not even. So these people all come together and they are going to decorate for Christmas. And it's a ragtag group of people, and Lauren shows up with a bottle of vodka. And then they don't have that many ornaments, but they string together some popcorn while Billy Bob drinks his vodka, and Lauren's like on the tree putting on the ornaments as he's like checking out her butt. And it's this very much them moment. The little boy opens his advent calendar, which Billy Bob had eaten all the chocolate and like sort of replaced it, and finds, and he's like, an aspirin. But it's as sweet and put together as these people can be. This is the kind of family that they would create. This is the feel-good moment that these characters could have together. And they don't have any stockings, so they take the grandma's pantyhouse and they hang those. And at the very end, Billy Bob and the little boy go out, and there's these luminaries in the neighborhood, and the guy who's in charge of them has begged them to please do it. And, you know, of course, Billy Bob is like, no, but he does. So they do all their luminaries and everything is perfect. And then one of them catches on fire and he kicks it. And all the sand comes off. So it's like, yes, almost perfect, not quite, but it's as good as it gets for these people. And I love a Christmas scene that gets us to look at what those characters are and how far they can come. And in this case, they come pretty far. And now, Audrey goes up. Woo!
Audrey Hepburn should have had a role in Bad Santa. She would have been perfect.
She would have.
So my favorite Christmas decoration scene is also from Christmas Story, and I like when they decorate the tree and it's like the red light and the green light, they're having issues with that and they're fighting over it, and he's just and the kid's just sitting there kind of like disappointed in them. It's pretty funny. And they blow a fuse in the end, and yeah, and then the dad fixes it really fast, and it says that in like the narration, like he's really good at that. I have this ornament that's funny. I made it in 2018.
Oh, you look so not happy.
You should see his.
Oh yeah, where is his? Where is... Look at that, very miserable face, but so cute.
And that makes it the last ornament.
It is our last ornament of the year.
Really stay there. There we go.
Aww. Tree's done and it's Cowboy Santa time. Are you gonna have it fit like the dad from A Christmas Story? I guess you're not. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Merry Christmas to all.
Yeehaw!
Yee ho ho ho!
Thank you for watching our video about Christmas decorating scenes and what they mean. And don't be a Grinch this Christmas. Go and have fun, decorate your own house, however makes sense for you. And enjoy the magic of the holiday. And please watch these movies that we talked about. Tell us, do you agree, do you disagree? What are your favorite Christmas decoration movies? And stay big-hearted and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday.